and flinch. Like, none of this is getting to know. Hey guys, it's officially October, and I am here in my room in the dark, about to watch The Exorcist. Yeah, the 1973 one, the original Exorcist. I know there's been, I don't know, was it a remake, or was it just a prequel? I think it was a prequel, the last one that happened. Anyways, yeah, the original Exorcist. I remember that I watched it when I was too young, and it traumatized me, and for a long time there, I thought that my bed was, shaking. That my bed was shaking in the middle of the night, and I would wake up screaming, and it was not cute. It was just horrible. Yeah, I had a lot of nightmares. I shouldn't have watched that movie that early on. But I did, and, I didn't learn my lesson because I watched a lot of horror movies, at that age. And yeah, it kind of explains the way I am now. So I don't remember a lot about this movie, but I do remember that I was traumatized. I feel like I've seen it, a few times after that, because it's a really great movie. I don't know how many of you have seen it, or this is your first time watching it with me, but, I do recommend it. So, yeah, so I'm going to be doing this, like, movie kind of thing for October. I have a few movies that I've chosen that I want to watch, and then Kim has, chosen some that she wants to watch, and we kind of, like, made a list of what we want to watch together, what I want to watch by myself, etc., and we'll try and get, as many, of these up as we can. But tonight we're watching this, You're Stuck Just With Me, and, I found this trivia, so I figured we can do it and see how much I remember, how much we remember of this movie before we watch it. If you haven't seen the movie, just feel free to fast forward, to the movie itself, and then, if you want to do this one later, you can. So the first question says, what is the name of the person she's speaking to in the Ouija board? Mr. Judy, Mr. Howdy, Mr. Hotty, Mr. Dotty. I'm saying Mr. Howdy. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Was The Exorcist ever nominated for an Academy Award? Actually, yes. I think it was nominated for original screenplay, and then Linda Blair was nominated for Best Actress, and I think it was the beginning of the special effects, kind of like, I don't know if it was the first movie that was nominated for special effects, but it was one of the first, I think. I'm not 100% sure. The man who plays Father Dyer, the priest at the end, in the movie is an actual priest. True? I'm gonna go with true, just cause. What iconic scene was cut from the movie and later added into a special R-rated edition? The cross scene, the vomit scene, the spider walk scene. The final scene is the spider walk scene. I remember watching it afterwards and it was horrifying. I was not expecting to see that, and yeah, I was not prepared. Is The Exorcist based on a true story? I know the movie's based on the book, and the book is based on just true stories, so I'm gonna say yes. What is the name of the demon in Sirenian? Pazuzu, that is Satan Sozo. It's Pazuzu. Where did this movie take place? Texas, Washington, D.C., Georgia, and New York. I think it's Washington, D.C. My next guess would be New York, but I think it's Washington. Wasn't there like a rally of some kind in the movie? I don't remember. Linda Blair needed protection security when filming this movie. I guess. I know there was a lot of controversy behind the scenes. People thought that the whole thing was haunted or cursed, so I don't know, she may have needed protection. From the demon. How did they make the sound of the demon when he was leaving Regan's body? Keyboard noises, recording of pigs, of sticks squealing, recording of dogs howling. They didn't, that was what Regan came up with. I'm gonna say pigs squealing. It sounded very squealing, I think. And the last one. How many scenes did it take to get the haunted cake right? 18! God, I hope not. 4, 31. Let's go with 4. But I don't know. I may be wrong. But yeah, we'll get back to that. So, let's just get ready to watch this. I have my blanket, the lights are off, and I'm ready. Is that Regan sounds? Did it start this way? Not this music. Oh, that's cool. The framing. I wonder how many times I have to do that to get it right. Oh, there it is. Ah, that was a cool shot with the sun behind it. Ah, that was good. Because it's kind of foreshadowing, right? The shots in this film, holy shit. They're very wide. I like it. Oh, he was the boxer. I didn't remember that. So she was alone here? Oh god. So she doesn't mind that she's playing. Well, I guess she doesn't believe in that stuff. I like this scene. You know, it establishes a relationship. That they're really close. That they talk openly about things. No, don't go out there by yourself. I feel like there's a scene missing or something where she, like, is sick. I don't know. No. No. Nay. This is so creepy. Okay, she's probably like, what the hell, feel the difference because we had that moment between them that was like so cute and maybe like a mother-daughter, right? Very sweet. Yeah, I remember this. Especially because she didn't want to be there and they took her there. I mean, it wasn't his choice, but still. I feel like she believed him. Oh god. I remember the scene. God, I'm so glad that, you know, medical advances. This is ridiculous. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Can you imagine, like, for a 12-year-old, like, to act like this? To understand, you know, you're supposed to act like you have a demon inside you, like, that's not even the same thing, dude. No, it's not. Oh, shit. God, it's just like one bad news after another. Oh, God, I know it's coming. I can't watch this. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Oh, shit. Oh, hypnotism. This is gonna be great. We can fine. Like, I think this was going to push the demon forward, right? No, don't do that. I always try to think what my reaction would be if someone I know, like, was possessed and I see all this shit. I like to think I would ever try and help them, but part of me is like, you know what, bitch, bye. Now that train scene makes sense. It comes back for a circle. True. What is it? It's pea soup. How is that normal? It's like a lot of voices at the same time. Yeah, no, thank you. It's an honor to meet you, Father. Fuck! I'm very tired, no. Is it the same demon that possessed the girl in Africa? Because the demon seems to know him very well, like... Cock up her ass, you motherfucking worthless cocksucker. Be silent! Shut the fuck up! She's such a good actress! Against me. Jesus! I will seek my life. But God is my helper. Little, almighty Father, everlasting God, and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, who once and for all consigned that fallen tyrant to the flames of hell, we sent your only begotten Son. Father Callis. Stephen, the response, please, Stephen. Do let my cry come unto thee. Almighty Lord. This cruelty. Fuck! That's the thing of madness. I cast you out! Unclean spirit! In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ! With this sign of the Holy Cross of our Lord Jesus Christ, who lives and reigns with the Father and the Holy Spirit. Damien! Defender of the human race! See, now doesn't even, like, flinch. He's a badass. See? Foreshadow. Like a face-off. Wait, leave me alone. Don't go in there by yourself. Fuck no. Why? I don't know. I don't think I should be doing this alone, dude. I don't remember. I didn't remember this. Jesus. Beating up a little girl. Is he in the third one, or is it just like another character? Because I remember there was a character that's possessed in kind of like an asylum. I don't know. I always thought that it was the same character. Yeah, that was really good. There's a lot of it that I didn't remember. I didn't remember the priest dying. Yeah, there's a lot of moments that I didn't remember. Just the most traumatizing ones, I feel like, just stayed with me. Like the spider thing that did, and the, oh god, the thing with the crucifix is so horrible, and I can't imagine how it was for her to film that. And try to understand what that was about at that age. It's just, I mean, for an adult, it's just really hard and uncomfortable. I just can only imagine for, like, what, 12-year-old? Is that how old she was? But she was great. And I really think she was nominated for an Oscar. And yes, I didn't notice before because, you know, this was before I really cared about movies in the technical way, and I didn't notice the way the camera moves, the way the actors block the scene, and all this, like, stuff that we just, you know, don't really notice as audience, just regular audience members, until you actually become passionate about movies in that way. Like, I never wanted to be, like, a cinematographer, but I did enjoy a lot of editing, and, you know, you have to, scenes because to me it gives me this sense of anxiety. Like it makes me tense. Like it doesn't like every time there's a cut, I feel like it gives you time to breathe. Like oh, it's another scene, it's another cut. I can kind of relax because there's all this stuff happening. But when they leave a scene like run its course when it's long, and in this setting, it's a lot of tension that builds, and you just feel like you don't know when it's gonna end. So it's this very uncomfortable situation that happens. At least in my case, I don't know if it happens to everybody else, but I feel like really on edge when there's very long scenes and I cannot tell when it's gonna end or what's gonna happen. And it's just I don't know, it's interesting. And I also love the lack of music. I know we had some music. There were parts where we had the song play and there was some music in it, but for like the majority of it we didn't. And especially during the exorcism part, we didn't have a lot of loud, like, because we did have some sound effects, but it wasn't exaggerated, it wasn't crazy, you know, it wasn't like a movie would be now if they did an exorcism movie where they have like loud banging and they have music and they have like all this like stuff happening to overload your senses. Like this was very simple. You know, they have very practical effects which work very nicely. Dick Smith did the makeup for Reagan, and he's a genius. And it worked very well. Like it was really scary. Even now, I mean, if you to think of it, it also depends on how you look at horror. I feel like nowadays we're so used to having jump scares and we think of horror movies as, I don't know, Annabelle or whatever other movie that's coming out that's like The Nun, right? All those like Conjuring universe movies. What other stupid movie has come out in recent years? But you know what I mean? Like The Last Grudge, right? There's all these like movies that just, there's no build up, there's no tension, everything's just jump scare after jump scare, and you just don't feel it. Like for me, it doesn't scream horror. Like this is horrifying to me. You know, the psychological aspect. Not only the whole like exorcism, but the attacks, the psychological attacks. You know, the priest who was very much, you know, questioning his faith, and he has a mother that doesn't want to go to the nursing home, and he has to take care of her, and he has all these problems, right? And at the end, you see him having to face those problems, being forced to by, you know, the demon, and coming to terms with his faith at the same time. Because if you don't believe in what's happening, then you know you have to believe in God, right? And you have to believe in God to be able to do what you're supposed to do to help this girl. So it's a very interesting situation that he's in. And poor Marin, like he was not really conditioned to do this, but he tried, which is great. And I love that he didn't react a lot to what was happening. It's like he's seen it before, or he's just expecting these things to happen, or he's just trying really hard. He's doing a great job of just blocking everything and just focusing on the task, on what he has to do. I would be able to concentrate. So. And I wonder what happened when he died, like how he died, what was going on in that room. They didn't show it. I don't know if it comes up in other movies, but I feel like, I don't know. I wonder if something did. Because she was not in the position she was in before, right? She was like resting and she was tied to the bed. And when Father Karras walked in the room, she was in one of the corners, she was freed. And obviously something happened, but I don't know. We don't know what happened. And I guess the mystery is kind of fun. We can just imagine the psychological attacks that went on. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's 1 in the morning, so I'm kind of like in zombie mode. But I hope you enjoyed my reaction. I know it wasn't as, probably as, you know, fun as a lot of my other reactions, but this movie is, you know, kind of serious, and it's scary, and it's very slow. But I can enjoy slow movies if it has a payoff, so I don't mind the slow scenes, and I feel like every scene has... Hey guys, I totally forgot about this trivia thing, so I was like so tired, and hey guys, I'm back. I totally forgot about this trivia thing because I just saw that it was 1 o'clock and I thought it was time to go to bed, and I kind of rushed it.